everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a bit of a rambly general chit chat video. I was going to do my hospital bag and what's in that, but I think I'm going to wait till next week as this is my last week at work, and then I've got, well, who knows how much time off for the baby, 2 weeks before the due date, so not long to go, but I'll probably sit down and film that next week when I've got a bit more time. But for today I thought I'd just give a general update on what's going on, so how far along we are, birth plan, antenatal classes we've been to, and just general bits like that. So at the moment I am 37 weeks, so 37 tomorrow I'll be, so 3 weeks to go, and I'm feeling okay at the moment. As I've said before, I think working at home has been a godsend to me, and it's really helped with energy levels and things, because it means I can just rest that a little bit longer in the morning and wear my comfies around the house and just have general home comfort. So it's really helped me, and I think I've done okay so far in terms of third trimester. I know a lot of people really struggle with the third trimester in terms of sleeping and things, and I have the odd bad night where I don't sleep too well or wake up early because I just cannot get comfortable, but not too bad. I'm still averaging over 6 hours sleep a night, so I'm happy with that. Had a bit of a bad weekend sleep wise, but other than that I'm okay. I'm still managing to eat okay. I'm getting a bit of acid reflux after I eat now, which I used to get only if I had like takeaway foods throughout the rest of the pregnancy, but now it's anything I eat. Obviously it's worse if I had certain foods. On Saturday I had a bowl of ice cream and that was awful, so Lou went and got me some proper medicine for acid reflux from the pharmacy, and that seems to sort of work. But yeah, Rennie is my friend at the moment. It's just when I lay down at night time it seems to attack me, but other than that we're doing okay considering we've only got 3 weeks to go. I had my 36 weeks midwife appointment last Thursday and we went through my birth plan and things like that. So I have got my notes here just in case I need to look at them, but we're having our baby not at a hospital, it's like a birth unit, which is, I think I've mentioned, it's only like 2 minutes drive from the house, so it's quite ideal, whereas the hospital is like half an hour, and it's just one room, so it will just be, we'll be the only ones there, and there'll just be 2 or 3 midwives there, which I was a bit scared about to start with, because you know, you will have it in your head that something's going to happen, but they've reassured me that this isn't a common thing. Like, it's not often that something goes wrong, and if it does they have to preempt a lot of stuff. So if the baby's heart rate starts to drop or I'm struggling, they'll just send me straight up to the hospital in an ambulance anyway, which can get there in like 10 minutes. Yeah, so we can basically go there. There's, in terms of pain relief, there's just gas and air, and there's a birthing pool, which apparently is 50% pain relief, so we'll see. And we can, if we have the baby and everything's a-okay and we're happy, we can be home within 2 hours after the labour, which is a bit daunting, but I think we'll be okay. We can stay longer than that if we want to, but the room's got its own bathroom, it's all private. Like I say, we'll be the only ones there, so I think the way they do it is they have 2 proper midwives, and then they usually have a student one as well. So I think the student midwife will be in the room with us majority of the time, and then the other 2 will obviously come in, but in stages. And so they're going to monitor baby's heart rate 15 minutes whilst we're just in labour, and then it'll be every 5 minutes during pushing, so she's monitored quite a lot. And yeah, I think I'm quite excited now we've made the plan. So we've also decided that we'll do skin to skin, and we are going to do the placenta naturally, so I won't have the injection, and she'll be attached to the placenta the whole time until it's come, so she'll be umbilical corded up until the placenta's come. So I think it's about 45 minutes to an hour before it comes naturally, and I've been reading all the research around that, so if you've not read anything about the benefits of keeping the placenta and the umbilical cord all attached for that little bit longer, it is quite interesting to read. So yeah, we've opted for that, and yeah, Luke can have skin to skin as well if he wants to. We're still not sure if he's going to cut the cord because he's a bit squeamish. We'll see. I wasn't sure how he'd cope with even just having it attached to the baby whilst he holds her, but let's see how that goes down. And yeah, we're going to try and breastfeed as well, so we'll see how that goes. I'm a bit sceptical about it, but we'll see. We're prepared for bottle feeds as well, and if it doesn't go well I'm just going to bottle feed. I'm not going to put pressure on myself, but when you see milk coming through, and I've got quite a lot coming in already, I just don't want to waste it. It seems a real shame just to waste it. So another thing the midwife's told me to do is start obviously getting myself prepared for labour. So I have been, if people are interested in this sort of thing, the hypnobirthing, I have been doing a lot of the like meditating and breathing techniques for hypnobirthing, because I like that sort of stuff, and I feel like that will help me, especially the breathing, because I know the benefits of like breathing properly really does help your body. So I've been finding a few different videos and meditation things that I can listen to whilst I'm in labour, so I've made a little YouTube playlist. And also the midwife told me to get some, well, I've already got a essential oils diffuser, and she's told me to start putting things like lavenders in it, so that when I'm in labour at home, that sort of stuff will relax me. So at the moment I've been having like a bath once or twice a week and putting that on, and then I can get used to relaxing with the smell and having a bath. So then when I'm in labour, it should help me relax a little bit more. And I think I'm allowed to take the diffuser with me into the room, but I'm not sure, so I need to check that. But she also told me to get some clary sage. I don't know if anyone's heard of this, but apparently it can help to bring on your labour. So if you're overdue, or you're getting near your due date and you don't want to be overdue, you can start, I think it's just, I don't know if it's an oil or what, I think it is, because she was talking about the diffuser at the time. You can start putting that in and smelling that, but they do tell you to only use that after you're like 36 weeks pregnant, I think, or 37. So I need to get some of that. She's also mentioned to me about the perineal, I think that's how you say it, massage, which is your stretchy bit down below that usually tears, because I have this big fear that I'm going to have 3rd degree tears. Both my sisters had 3rd degree tears with their first babies, and the way the midwife worded it was as if it's quite common that I may also have that because they did. I don't know, something to do with genetics. But yeah, that's a worry, because if I do have 3rd degree, I have to then go to the hospital after the labour. They can do up to 2nd degree where we're going, but anything above that we have to go to the hospital, and obviously it's not pleasant anyway. So she's mentioned to me about doing the massage, which I'm not sure about, and also I've got long nails at the minute, so they need to be cut. But yeah, I think I need to look into that, because I'm not sure. But they're also going to put extra pressure on that area when I'm in the actual pushing stage to try and stop it from tearing. But I have said they're happy, I'm happy for them to cut me if they think that'll help. So if you're worried about tearing, perineal massage. So we've been doing a few antenatal classes as well at the moment, and it was a bit hard to find them. I know they're not really necessarily doing them in person at the moment still because of COVID, but we managed to find like a free online course to do. So we did that last weekend, and it was 2 hours, but it was really beneficial actually. I can't remember what the company was called, but I'll perhaps put it in the link below. And it was literally just 2 hours, and for free, considering it was totally free, they literally just spoke about the baby care, so after you've had the baby, because you sort of have an idea, but you don't, if you know what I mean. And I've sort of been around quite a lot of babies, like my sisters have had 3 each, and my friends have had babies, so I sort of know bits and bobs, but it was really helpful for me, and especially Luke, because he doesn't know anything. So I would recommend doing something like that. I know a lot of people say that antenatal classes are a load of rubbish and you don't really think about much of that sort of stuff once the baby's there, but it was quite helpful just to have a little bit of information about like baby care, because like I say, we have got a bit of an idea, but it just gives you that little bit more information. And yeah, for Lou, no idea. And then also I've booked onto a breastfeeding one, which is this Saturday, and that's, I think it's an hour and a half, because I haven't had any breastfeeding advice, I guess, at all. So the midwife did offer me a consult last week, but I said I had this course first, so I'm going to do that. And I think it will basically just tell you like all the different ways you can try and feed, and then the signs that the baby's hungry, because they tell you to sort of preempt when the baby's going to be hungry rather than wait till they cry. I think because with breastfeeding they get a bit frustrated when they're already needing it really badly and they start crying, they don't latch on, apparently. So it teaches you all that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to do that, and then next time I have my midwife appointment, she's going to book me in for this like consult thing with one of the midwives down here, because I know she's like professional. Because as well, I think that's another thing that stops us from going home from the hospital. If we can't do it, she will have to go to the hospital and stay there until we've got it down, obviously, because they can't send you home till your baby can feed. But I have heard that when you have skin to skin, the baby will smell your milk and will straight away nuzzle onto your breast. So let's hope that happens. Like I say, I wasn't even sure if I was going to breastfeed, but now I'm literally leaking no end. Feels a shame not to. And she's given me, the midwife's given me some little like syringes and pots and things to stop catching it, because it's apparently the bit that's coming out now is full of nutrients. So even if we don't end up breastfeeding, at least we've got a little bit. And she was saying that you can, if the baby has like rashes or any like skin defects, not defects but like skin issues, you can rub your breast milk on the skin, and it apparently helps to repair it. So that's interesting to know. She's clicking away right now as I'm talking. Oh, she likes my voice. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I know that was a bit of a rambly splurge of information, but I'm addicted to watching pregnancy videos at the minute, and I'll listen to anything. So if people are generally interested and like what I say, then thanks for watching. Like I say, I'll film my what's in my hospital bag video next week. So my bag and baby's bag, and once it's finished, I've got a few more bits just to add to it quickly, but we're basically there now. And yes, hopefully now I'm on maternity leave near enough, I can do a few more little videos before the baby comes. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.